Hello and welcome to today's European SharePoint and Office 365 Community Webinar. My name is Shane and I am delighted to be joined by Degi Karayev, who will be talking to you about PDF forms but smarter. Remember to join in the conversation about today's webinar on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @EuropeanSP and our hashtag is ESPC16. After the webinar, we will have a questions and answers session. Type any question you have for Degi in the questions window. Some questions will be selected and answered at the end of the presentation. This webinar is being recorded and you will be notified by email when it is available. And now I'm going to pass you over to our webinar presenter, Degi Karayev. Hello, Degi.
Hello, Shane.
Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you for presenting me. And we are going to have a very interesting, I believe, very interesting session about our latest product, PDF Share Forms Information Worker. PDF Forms, but smarter. But first, let me run quickly through our today's agenda. I will speak really briefly about our company. I will review main information worker features. We will have some slides about today's cases and live demonstration. And as Shane just said, we will have a question and answer session just after the presentation. Okay, PDF Share Forms company was established in 2010 in the United States, in California. Now we have also a sales and support office in Europe. Our company is focusing on actual SharePoint versions, and now it's 2010, 2013, 2016, and Office 365. For the moment, we are already multiple awardee and finalists, and thanks for that to European SharePoint Community and European SharePoint Conference. On this slide, you can review some logos of our customers. We have a lot of United States customers, and we have European clients as well. And now let's go closer to product. So PDF Share Forms Information Worker, what is it? First of all, the main goal of the product is PDF form integration to SharePoint. It enables bidirectional synchronization between form fields and SharePoint columns. So once form is deployed, you can easily fill it in online, submit, and you will have data pulled out the form and synchronized with SharePoint columns. And it also works another way. If you change information in SharePoint, it will go back to original form. So it's bidirectional. Our latest product, Information Worker, is built with the Information Manager in mind. So we strongly believe that you don't need any specific technical or IT skills to work with our product, and any manager can deploy form from scratch or reuse existing document pretty easy. All our products, as I just said, support SharePoint versions 2010, 2013, 2016, and Office 365. Information Worker is currently supporting 2013 and 2016, and we are going to release cloud version of Information Worker early next year. So main benefits of our product is that we have built-in PDF designer, we have built-in PDF viewer, so you don't need any third-party software to run forms, PDF forms within your SharePoint environment. Also, we do support attachments, so you can easily attach supporting documents to your forms. And thanks to PDF nature, it's compliant and accessible from the, let's say, very beginning. Okay, main part of our product is PDF Designer. Here you can see just a screenshot with a form opened and form elements visible and toolbox expanded. We will take a look on it during presentation. Here is a form dashboard. It's divided to 3 parts: templates, forms, and responses. So each user can have own templates, have common forms, and review responses from the forms he deployed. One of the interesting benefits of our product is ability to reuse existing forms. And let's say it was original idea about our product in 2010, because a lot of companies already have a lot of PDF documents or continue to use paper documents, paper forms. And PDF is the best way how to make those forms digital, preserving their original layout and preserving ability to print document, because PDF is ready to print and you don't need to think about any special programming to make it printable. It's also cross-platform, so you will have same look and feel of the form on virtually any device in the world. It's also really easy to create new form from scratch. You just can make a fancy-looking Word document, save it as PDF, open it within one of our products, for example, Information Worker in PDF Designer, put all the interactive fields and elements like buttons or radio buttons, drop downs, etc., and deploy it to SharePoint, and you will have your form ready to run. One of advanced features of our product is stages. It allows you to build logical business process stages within your form. For example, it could be approval and request stage, and depending on the stage, some form fields will be available or not, and we will run through this case during live demonstration, so it's much easier to see once. I already mentioned attachments. We have 2 different ways how to attach supporting documents to a form. You can store attachments right in the form itself. It's useful when you have a small attachment or very few of attachments. In case you have a lot of files and you need to attach huge documents to your form, it's better to select separate document for that, and these documents will be stored in a dedicated folder within your SharePoint library. And another one feature really useful nowadays, it's digital signatures and PDF documents supporting digital signatures natively. You have different options how to visually represent your digital signature. It could be just text, it could be drawing, or it could be image uploaded to your signature. And of course, we have more advanced ways to run forms. We have a rule builder, so you can build additional logic on the server side, which will define what will happen, why and when. It's not a workflow, but it's, let's say, server-side scripting tool, and its interface is familiar to persons who already ran SharePoint Designer. We also support client-side rules like JavaScript scripts on form itself. And I believe it's time to switch to live presentation. Just a second. Okay, here is a dashboard opened, so we can review what form templates current user have. The current user is domain admin, and he has a lot of templates deployed. We can review what forms are available for this user to be filled in. Some of these forms are deployed by other user, and we can review responses to already deployed and filled in forms by other users. What's important, you can easily export responses to Excel, because Excel is still one of the most popular business tools to analyze information. But let's run through one of live presentation, live cases. Let's open request form. This document is created in Microsoft Word, and it's pretty simple. We have only few fields here, and the deployment process took no more than 5 minutes. This form is already pre-deployed, and let's begin from real live presentation and then switch back to Designer to review different options. Once template is published, we will have a window with a link. We can copy this link, or we can just open it in a new browser window. As I said during presentation, one of important parts of our product is PDF Viewer. Here you can see this welcome screen or smart mechanism which determines what type of fields are presented in a form, and it advises what viewer is good to be used. And of course we will prefer to use our own viewer, PDF Forms PDF Viewer. It is browser based, so you don't need any third-party software to work with PDF forms. And within this virtual environment I don't have any PDF product installed except our. And here's our form is open. So what you can see from the very start, domain admin full name is already pre-populated. It is one of our features, field pre-population based on circumstances. In this occasion it is current username. Current username you can review here in the right corner as well, domain admin. So it's pre-populated. Let's just fill some information in. Current date, we'll put some email, some details here, and we will scroll down to see that a couple of fields are not enabled on this stage because they meant to be used during approval stage. And here on the top we can see that current stage is request active, and next stage will be approval. So these fields are not available during original request. Okay, let's submit the document. This document just been sent to Documents Library, and we will take a look on it. A few seconds ago we got new form arrived, and if we'll take a look on its properties, we will see that some fields are already synchronized. Date field and full name field are extracted from the document itself. And if we'll open this document again, it will switch to second stage. Now it's approval. You can see that it's active now. Original fields are not available. You cannot change original information, but approval fields are enable it now. So let's put some information here and submit this form again. So pretty simple example, and still demonstrating additional logic. Let's go back to a designer and review how it's made. So here we have fields, and we can select field, and we will have a button right here, and we can click on it and select what field will be synchronized to what SharePoint column. We can change this information, but we won't, and we will map new field. Now there is no mapping, and if we'll start typing column name, program will advise what field to use. In case we don't want to use existing field, we can continue typing, and it will offer us a chance to create new column right from the interface. So we don't need to exit to library and create additional columns using different tools. So let's assign this field to existing column email. So mapping is pretty easy, and if we'll publish this form again, this field will be synchronized with all the new instances of this form automatically. Let's just review how this staging feature made. Let's go to options, generic form options, and stages. Here we can define what stages, logical stages we will have, and if we'll add, just for demonstration, another one stage, let's say review, and we will have it here, and we can go back to designer and select, for example, that this field will be enabled per stage review. In this case, or request as well, so on 2 stages. So we can select which field will be available during what stage, and thus we can save information from unwanted change. To switch form between stages, we are using a simple rule. We are setting form stage to next one once form is submit. In this occasion, when we have only 2 stages, it's okay. If we have more complex case, we will need to use if-then rules and others. And I will just show you that what we have: if-then, if-not-then, and different actions. And there are a lot of different actions allowing you to run more complex scenarios, including data pre-population or data change on the go. Okay, and I believe it's a good idea to show you this process from the very beginning. We will use different form. We will import existing template. We can drag and drop it or open using standard browse window, and I believe it is this one form. I downloaded it right from the internet. I will name it British Official Form. We will deploy it to the same library documents. Let's just import this template. Now PDF Designer is opening, and we can review what we have with this document. Okay, officially looking document, not fancy at all, as any governmental document. We can see that somehow this document made using same fields twice. Have no idea why. So we can fix this probably mistake from original author. So let's just remove spare fields. We can change position as well, but we won't because position is looking fine. Okay, what else we can make better? We can see that signature field is a simple text field, which is not pretty useful in digital form, so we will use signature field here, digital signature field. And if your company have official certificate, this signature will be valid. You can also use self-signed certificates if you plan to use digital signatures inside the organization as well. And we can put image field here to use a stamp. Just to visualize. And let's map a couple of fields here. Official name. Official name. We don't have such column on our side, so we will create it. And let it be business name. Let's create it. Okay. Let's just publish this form and take a look what we'll have in the end. PDFSF 2, PDF share forms 2. Upload an image first. And sign. My company. Okay. What's happening here? Document is signed. Yes, our first form is signed, and I cannot upload an image because after applying digital signature, document is locked. So let's just submit this form back to library and switch to our second instance of document. Yes, it is already done, and we will submit it as well. And now let's go to Documents Library and take a look what we have there. We have two new documents arrived. Let's change our view and adjust it for this specific form, so we can see fields mapped right in default view. So we need official name, and it was business name as well. Okay. Looks like I selected wrong fields. Let's take a look what we have inside the form. Official name, business name, and empty. Oh, nice. Murphy Law. Something is broken. Okay. We will fix it. And let's review what we have in the templates as well. Let's take a look on the request form. This form is made in Microsoft Word as well, and by default these fields are disabled because this form was used in automated case, and when you are using existing documents you should pay attention to this, that fields could be disabled, but we can easily enable those fields. So absolutely same process. You can manage fields, change position, remove, add additional elements like buttons. You can create button logic built in JavaScript, and this button will do something useful. For example, it will multiply or transfer data from one field to another depending on the selection. And we also have different options as attachments. And let's take a look to attachments. Yes, I just almost forgot to show you attachments. And we will run this request form again. We will check if attachments are enabled. Yes, those are enabled, and we have two different attachment types allowed. Attachment type 2 and supporting documents. Both could be images. Maximum size 5 megabytes for supporting documents, and this spare type 1 megabyte, and the maximal count will be 5 and 1 for each. And currently attachment selected to be stored right in the form itself. So let's just open the form, fill it in. Let's put today's date as well. Some details, and we can add attachment. Let it be this round seal. Again, it will be a supporting document. Just click start to upload it. Document is uploaded. Submit. Now we will have form arrived to library a few seconds ago. And we can review this attachment is presented here. We can open it and take a look on the picture itself. This way of using attachments is really fine when you need to send your document off your SharePoint, because PDF is not just a bunch of data, it's a file. Let's say it's a digital hard copy of your document, and when you have all the attachments inside the form, you can send it via email and you will have all attachments sent as well. So thanks to this, our forms could be used even offline. You can store a template or empty form on your mobile device, and if you have field workers, they can use this PDF document, let's say, as a checklist, put all the information while they're off office, and send it via email. If internet is not available, it will just generate outgoing email and wait while internet is back, and when internet is back, email will go to your SharePoint library and will be automatically synchronized with library almost same way. So PDF form could be used on mobile devices, even offline. And I believe we can switch to question and answer session. Shane, do we have any question for the moment?
Yeah, sure. We just have some in here, Degi. Do you offer a free trial?
Yes, absolutely. And you need to fill short form in on our website. It's iwpdfshareforms.com. It is a product website. and you will have additional information here, and short trial form and link to your trial download will be sent to you automatically once form is submitted.
Okay, and next question I have is, where can I find a price for your product?
Not sure about your question. Could you repeat, please?
Yeah, sure. It's where can I find the price of your product?
Sorry, some noises.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is that okay?
Yes.
So the question is, where can I find the price of your product?
Okay, gotcha. Pricing for our product is published on the website as well, so please visit this site, select information about your product, and you will find pricing table online.
Great. Do you support Office 365?
Yes, we have different products for Office 365. It's PDF share forms on demand and PDF share forms for Office 365. And we are going to release Information Worker cloud version early next year.
Great. Do you support SharePoint 2010?
SharePoint 2010 is supported by one of our products. It's PDF Share Forms Enterprise. It's the most powerful of our products, and it was made especially for 2010, yes.
Great. Can PDF forms be used offline?
Yes, as I just mentioned, you can use PDF forms offline, and when you need to submit this form, you need to use email submission, or you need to save it locally and wait once internet is back and press submit button.
Okay, great. And the last question in here, Degi, is, do you support mobile devices?
Yes, we do support mobile devices, and you can run any mobile device online, and you can use some of mobile devices offline. The main idea is to have a compatible PDF application installed, because you cannot use web-based viewer when you're offline.
Great, brilliant. That's it for the questions, Degi.
Okay, thank you. And if some of our today's listeners will have additional questions, please send those to Shane or directly to me using email info@pdfshareforms.com. And just to recap, probably why we are using PDF forms, just another one slide. So PDF document is international standard. It doesn't depend on any company decision. It cannot retire in one day. It's not just a bunch of data. It's a structured document which could be sent, print, archived, etc. It's compliant. It's accessible. It supports digital signatures. Could be used offline or on mobile devices. And our product is designed for information workers, so we still strongly believe you don't need any IT skills to run this product in most cases. So that's it from my side.
Great, Degi. Thank you so much for an absolutely fantastic presentation. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you to Degi Karayev for his fantastic presentation. And join us again soon, where we will have more top quality training from the world's best speakers here at ESPC. Thank you and goodbye.